Today, what I want to do is to update you on our modelling. Of course, we model each month the impact of household finances, particularly looking at things like mortgages and rental payments and how that feeds into the overall picture. And well, there's a lot to talk about, really. I guess a good starting point is always to come back to the fact that if you look over the long-term trends, property prices have accelerated consistently above gross disposable income per capita. These are averages, of course, but it shows you just how far away we have gone. And there was an article that really underscored this. Home buyers nationwide need to earn around $161,247, or 41% higher than the average wage, to afford a mortgage and avoid financial stress, as home prices hit a record high, according to Jarden analysis. Now, it must be said that they use the 30% of income as the metric, but they do say that this is a real problem given our expectations that prices are set to rise by 6.1% this year. It's hard to see housing affordability improve without further interest rate cuts. Housing affordability has become, of course, a key election issue, with both major parties outlining some plans, some would say big plans, but their policies focus more heavily on the demand side. And just to go into a bit more detail here, in Sydney, households will need to allocate 57.9% of their average income to service their mortgage. That's the highest in the country. That's a sharp deterioration over the last 5 years, they say. And in fact, Sydney-siders would need an income of around $235,000 to service a mortgage for affordable housing, according to their analysis. Adelaide is the second most unaffordable city at 47.4%. Brisbane follows with 44.8%, Hobart at 40.5%, and Perth at 37%. And surprisingly for some, Melbourne is the most affordable city for home owners. They only need 36.6% of their income to pay for their mortgage. But of course, that would be still above that magical 30%, which people talk about.